Hi, sixth grade. I'm recording a message for you because I will not be able to be in class on Friday morning. I will be at an IB Arms meeting, which is our regional organization of IB schools in Colorado. So I'm going to be off campus on Friday. So I wanted to give you a little bit of a run through of what you'll need to work on during class today. Okay, first, if you have heard back from your teacher and you have a time set up to go see that teacher, then that's great, and plan to do that as you need to. If that happens to be today during class, just let Mr. Patrick know, and you guys can go to the class. Make sure you bring your Chromebook, ask the questions, get the answers. Okay. For those of you who are not visiting class during Friday's class today, you'll need to be working on your process journals. Remember that you access the process journal through ManageBack. It's also in your Google Documents, okay? And we were last week working on explain and justify the need. So just as a reminder, when you're in this section, you should have put your cursor here, backed up this bullet point, and change your text to black, okay? Then explain and justify the need is about what is the project. So tell me what the project is. Tell me the purpose of it. So we're building a toy or game or interactive, creation, invention for the classes in the KIMAC building, K1, K2, and K3, to help the teachers, to help the students learn their language better, things like that. Okay, so that's the what. How are you going to do it? We're going to be interviewing the teacher. We're going to be going to do classroom visits. We're going to be working with our client, things like that. Okay, and then a little bit about what you're going to improve as far as your skills. Like, I'm going to need to be a good communicator. I'm going to need to manage my time well. I'm going to have to work collaboratively with my group, things like that. So that should be a paragraph in this first section, okay? If you are done with that section, you can actually go into the second section, which is identify and prioritize the research, okay? For this section, what I'm asking you to do is think about the areas you'll need to research. One part of this section is actually the questions you generated to ask the teacher. So in your shared document, you guys as a team came up with questions to ask the teacher, like, what are you teaching right now? What toys do your kids like to use? What are some products that you might like to have in your classroom? All those questions and answers can be copy-pasted into identify and prioritize the research. But there's a few other things I want you to research in this section. They are ECE, Early Childhood Education. Research it. Find out what it is, what it means, okay? The other thing is language immersion, okay? What's language immersion? What does that mean? How does it affect the way the students are learning in that building, okay? So ECE, language immersion. The other one is manipulative toys, okay? So what are those, all right? What does it mean to use manipulative toys, and why are those important for young children, okay? So those are a few examples of what you might like to research for this section, all right? So explain and justify the need is the what, the how, the why of the project. Identify and prioritize the research are the questions that you ask the teacher and the answers you get from her once you go and interview her. And then also researching ECE, language immersion, and manipulative toys. If you get through all of that today, which you probably won't, but if for some reason you are 100% done with that part of your journal, I am going to be setting you guys up with Tinkercad accounts so that you can start playing around with some 3D printing, okay? So in Tinkercad, when you go to the website, it's tinkercad.com, so tinkercad.com. You're actually going to be joining, okay, Tinkercad. Even if you already have a Tinkercad account, I want you to join, okay? So you're going to click on join now. And you're going to do students join a class, okay? When you get to here, you're going to be doing a class code. This is your class code, okay? So take a minute and write it down, all right? And it's all capital letters, all right? So this is your class code. Once you have entered your class code, okay, and this is, let's see, I'll just go like this, okay. Oh, no, that didn't work. Hold on. Let me copy the code. Okay. All right. And it will say, go to my class. Okay. And then it says, type your nickname. Here are your names. Okay. Just bear with me one second. Yellow. Back to class. There we go. Okay. So it is going to be your name, lowercase, with some numbers. Some of you have the same first name, so there's going to be a last initial. Okay. So I'm going to scroll through this really quickly. So Ben is Ben7442. That's his username. Okay. Cat2837. Right, and so on. So just look for your name. This is William Smith. Okay. So that's William with an S and then 1735. Mia. Okay. This is William Qualls. All right. Sophia, Sayer, Adeline. This is Bella Mancini. So Bella M. Oliver, Jackson. Write down this username, guys, okay? Jenica Bell. Okay. Aiden and Addie with an I. Cleo. Lewis, Ian. Okay. So these are the usernames that you will be using. And so take a minute and just write down your name and your username, or just really, sorry, your username so that you have it saved. Again, back on the Tinkercad page, after you put the class code in, you're going to type your nickname and click on That's Me, and you'll be logged in, okay? If you've never used Tinkercad before, you need to make sure that you go through some of the tutorials in there. That's really important, okay? I'm going to go back to the class code one more time, just so that you can see it. And if you didn't, oops, hold on. No. Okay. I'll get you back to the class code here in a second. Okay. So go back. All right. So here is the class code. So it's URPYYDRSSSTW. You need that class code and your name to get into Tinkercad. Okay. Remember, the priority is the process journal first. Then you can go to Tinkercad if you're done. Thanks, guys, and have a great weekend.